Rob here. I'm in the car, if that isn't obvious. I have a ferry day coming up starting today. Excuse me, I'm allergic to you guys. Excuse me, must be that COVID. Anyways, I'm hitting the Sault Ste. Marie. I got this little tiny Versa hatchback loaded with gear and equipment. My wife's in her Toyota. She's got all the dresses and trees and backdrops. I got my camera bag here. I always keep my camera bag close to me. Anyways, I want to talk to you about the importance of creating offers that are irresistible for clients, specifically in photography. As I was reminiscing the years in my studio, and especially the early years when I was building and building. When I first got married in 1995 to my wife Tina, I started to take marketing very, very serious. I've always kind of liked it, and I used to read a lot of books on business, and there wasn't many marketing books until I discovered Dan Kennedy. He had an ad, or an editorial rather, a review for a book he had written. And he's like, you know, one of the biggest marketing names out there. Anyways, I bought one of his first books in 1997. Changed my life. So from there, I realized the importance of what he called widgetizing, or creating irresistible offers. He also talked about market message media, meaning your market is your most important in the three steps, in the three part of the equation of a successful business, and building a successful business. So who your market is, if you don't have a hungry market, you don't have a business. The message is how you craft your offer so it's appealing and value added and it resonates with people. And back in the day, well, I got to tell you this. Well, I used to do those glamour portraits. You remember those? The idea was you go to a hair salon, charge $30. I can't remember exactly how it worked. I think the hair salon would get $15 or $20, and the makeup artist would get $10 or $15. And me as a photographer, I would shoot it and proof it, and they would buy more, which they did. So when I got married, I was still doing those, but we realized something really quick, that we were also doing babies and children. We realized that people were far more eager to spend money on their kids than they were on themselves. So we wanted to get rid of that pain in the ass factor. Now, I do have to say this, the whole glamour market has kind of gone away, but not really. It's actually bigger than ever. It's now boudoir photography, which is like epically huge. So that's a big market, and I believe that essentially it's the same thing as the glamour market. It's just added that element to it, and it's a big, big market. So we don't do that. We photograph mostly children, families, and what have you, and weddings and pop-up weddings. So I'm not to say I wouldn't do boudoir. We're really busy doing what we're doing. And frankly, I like kids. I like photographing kids. I like working with kids. We do boudoir sessions or glamour sessions, and I find them to be, frankly, a challenge. It's a real challenge. You really have to manage people's emotions, especially for a man. You know, you have to. They have to trust you implicitly, which is not a problem. I can handle that pretty easily. But I find it a challenge versus working with kids. Working with kids, especially the fairy portraits, is hassle-free for the most part, and it's such a lucrative area. Anyways, so back in the day, we realized that, and we decided to get more into babies and children. So we created the Baby's First Year wall panel, and we also created the Creative Kids Club, which was a 5-year program. We bought a box of albums. They were funky little leather albums imported from France. And so we always had a good supply of them. And we put on a display at the shopping mall before Christmas, and we'd offer these things for sale. And we sold a ton. For many, many years. Many years. We sold a ton. And that was primarily the driving force behind our business, was photographing all these children. babies. So we don't photograph babies anymore. I haven't done the babies first. Well, we've got a handful, but we don't, not like we did in the old days. But I highly encourage anybody, if you like doing photographing babies, this is a great marketing tool. It's the Babies First Year Wall Panel or the Creative Kids Club. Think about it. It's really simple. It's a membership. 5 years, they get a photo shoot every 6 months of their kid, and they get a 5x7 that goes in the album. You know, it's not, you're not going to make thousands of dollars on each session. You might make none. You might make a little bit. It's the aggregate total, and it's the fact that you get that deal flow going, and you will make money. So for us now, it's the fairy portraits, the ice fairies, forest fairies, and the medieval portraits when it comes to children. That's pretty much exclusively what we do in that realm. And when I get to our friend's studio where we've been doing these fairy sessions, I think it's been 6 years now. We started traveling on location to other cities, Sault Ste. Marie being the first one. When I get there, I'm going to shoot part B of this, and I'll add it to this. I'll explain the setup and all that good stuff. But I'm just trying to impart upon you the importance of having a dynamic offer that is irresistible, like what Dan Kennedy used to say, an irresistible offer. In the client's mind, they have to think to themselves, I have to be crazy to say no to this. They have to be salivating for your offer. And we get that with fairy portraits. And we also use ascension marketing. So, you know, you get the lead, you get people show interest. I'm interested, tell me more. Then they sign up for a session, and then you bring them up. You ascend up. The sale goes up, up, up. And then the aggregate total is what matters. So last year when we came to Sault Ste. Marie, we photographed, I think, 44 sessions in 2.5 days. This year we got 38, so it's not as much. However, 38's a lot. 44 is crazy. We've never done that many ever in the past. I think it was just a banner year. Typically, we'll do anywhere from 25 to 30 sessions on a typical Fairy Day event. So we're going to be busy, and sales will be brisk. I expect it to be so. And again, it's all because of that marketing, that packaging, that bundling. We found a hungry, hot market. We've made an offer, something they really want and they respond to. And if it wasn't working out, I'd have to get a real job. All right, guys, once I get there, I'm going to explain a little more of the technical. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm here at Anna's place. So I'll give you sort of a quick tour. We've got lots of lights. I'll be using Anna's equipment. I didn't bring any of my own equipment. Normally I bring my own alien bees, but she offered to let me use hers. So we just emptied the 2 cars. Snacks, backdrops. I did bring 2 kicker lights, 4 trees. So you can see right here. That's all you need are 4 trees. Maybe 5 or 6, but I see a lot of people use a lot of different colored trees, and I don't really think they're necessary. Anyways, I'm going to clean all that up. I'm going to set up the backdrop behind me, right there. I'm going to clamp it. I'll show you what it looks like as soon as I'm set up. Let me show you the front. We have bubbly. So we literally just emptied the car. So these are our samples that we set up in the sales room upstairs. There's our wings. So this is Anna's studio. This is her work. Her awards. So we got all our wardrobe just laying there. And I'm going to set up this stand right now. And we're going to unpack all the dresses. We're going to unpack all the dresses. We're going to hang them right in the hallway. So the clients come in front door. They park over there behind the building. They come in here. We pick out a dress. Sometimes the girls change in there. Some of the older girls don't want to change in there. They go upstairs to the bathroom. So yeah, all right. So there we go. Let me get things sorted out and cleaned up, and I will show you the setup. So yeah, let me do that. I'll show you in a minute. Update. All right, I've started setting up. Let me show you what I got. Well, here, I'll just spin this around. Hold on. So there's a PLM. I don't know what it is, 40 inches or so. The mirror is there. The 10 by 10 backdrop is there, and the 2 kicker lights are there. So that is an Alien B 400, 400, 800. I don't have a light meter, so I'm going to see what this does, but those are about 2/3 power. If they're not strong enough, I'm going to kick them up a bit. My light meter broke. This is an 800, almost at full power. It's probably going to be overpowered, but I can easily turn the power down. So you could see roughly where I've got this about 90 degrees to where the subjects will be. It's a pretty sharp angle. I'm going to set up my pocket wizard on my camera, and I'm going to fire that Alien B right there. That's going to trigger all the other lights. It's going to be a weak fill. I don't want it to I hate too much fill, but I don't like too little fill as well. So, you know, this is a good fill light, a nice spread, an umbrella. Equally, the PLM, also known as a shoot-through, is a really good light source. It's going to automatically create a lot of fill by default. It's going to bounce off the ceiling. Well, the walls are now gray. They used to be white, but she's painted them neutral gray. So that means I'll get a little less ambient fill from the walls, or from the main light bouncing off the walls, if you know what I mean. Okay, well, let me just show you one more thing before I continue on with our setup here. I have in my hands the first backdrop I bought. It's the exact same backdrop as that one, except this one is 10 by 20. And when I got it in a couple of years ago, what they did was they took that design and they stretched it out to 20 feet, which means the seam at the 10-foot mark ended up going right about in the middle here. So it was not very good. So I bought another one. They're not very expensive. I bought it from iDrop. iDrop? I forget. I'll put the link in the description. They're out of China, and they have a really good selection, and the prices are really good. So 10 by 20, I think it was $119. Nice fabric, virtually wrinkle-free. And when I bought the 10 by 10, you could see I have an old Muslim backdrop that goes on the floor. And that one there was, I think, $89 US. So anyways, okay, let me get back to work. We'll talk to you later. All right, we're good to go. Let me show you my lights. My fill. Pocket wizard. So it fires from my camera. 55mm lens. When the fill light fires, it fires this big light. See? And the other two go off. Oh, see, that one's not going off. There's a background light down there too. You see it? It's the yellow chrome. Oh, there we go. Anyways, it's working. So we're all set. I do not have a light meter, so I'm just winging it. I do not recommend you do that unless you know how your lights work and what exposure you want to get. So I've already done a test. The light looks good. Let me show you something. See the... Bought that on Amazon. And I have a couple of other lights. See the one behind the ferry house? That I got at Lowe's, as well as this one here. You can see it on the ceiling. And I got one more in the back. You get these at Christmas time at Lowe's. And I like mood lighting. I like music. When the kids come in, I want them to have that experience. You can hear my music. That's Deep Forest, 1992. Excellent, excellent album. So we give them a toy and a bag of treats if the mom say it's okay. I also tell them that there's a fairy that lives in here. And they may leave them a little gift. So we leave them a little gem, a fairy gem that the fairy in there, that lives in there, leaves for them. They love this stuff. Smaller dresses. And treats. And toys. So we got all our samples here that we bring from our studio. Fairies. Fairies. Fairies, fairies, fairies. And we have albums from Album Epoca. And the matted prints from Album Epoca. So there you go. We are all set to go. Tina has everything organized. You can see down there, we have a file for every session. And she has a page that she gives each mom when they come in with a reminder as to when their proofing is. And oh yeah, we give them each one of these. Now they would have received also several emails from us. So we give them our full color 8-page fairy guide with prices and products. Plus, see that box? We've got hairpins and stuff like that. All right, we're good to go. Maybe I'll be able to shoot some live action video. I'll see what I can do. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. So here we are on Fairy Day. And we have Lucy and Lily. Hi, girls.
Hi.
And what are you going to be on Halloween?
Kimmy.
Yeah, what are you going to be?
Baby
Baby Yoga. And you were Spider-Man when you came in. Right? She has a Spider-Man outfit. So there's Mommy right there. So I'm gonna film it. Okay, it's going to internal now.
Perfect.
Oh, our next session is here. That's okay. Can you snuggle up to your sister? Ah, girl. Tina, fix her glasses.
Need to do some dress fluffing here.
Nice.
Me too. Where's your hands?
Yeah, there we go.
Up on top?
Snuggle into each other. That a girl. Lily, lean into your sister. Lucy, that a girl. Lucy, when their names are the same.
I know it's hard.
If it was like different names.
Yes, yeah. That's okay. They're used to it.
Lucy, snuggle into Lily. That a girl. Nice. Can you both look at the froggy right here? Get your tongue in your mouth, sweetie. That a girl. Nice, nice. Nice. Everybody peek at me right here. Nice. Bring the lantern in, just so she can reach for it.
Gotta pull your dress down.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It was, now it's not fine. But originally it
Wanna do
was.
crisscross applesauce?
That a
There we
girl.
go.
That a girl. Lily, can you grab the lantern for me? Yeah. Give it to your sister. Can you look at each other? And touch noses. Cute one. Tina, I'm gonna do
Okay, we're gonna put this down for now.
girls, you're gonna look inside the treasure box. Is it still recording?
It is. Do you want me to stop it? Because we got.
Yeah, that's okay.
Keep it going?
I'll just give you the whole
Sure.
thing.
Hold
I'm gonna take little snippets.
Yeah, of course.
Like just little.
Yeah, yeah. Little bits.
Nice, girls. Snuggle into one another. And look down at the box. Nice. Uh-oh. Too cute. You guys are too cute. Uh-oh. Look at the box. Nice. You guys are too cute. Stop being so cute.
You silly, eh?
Lily, I need you to stand up, sweetie. That's it. Come on out for 1 second. Lucy, can you snuggle over a little bit?
You can come sit next to me if
Atta
you want.
girl. A little more, 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 a little more.
This is so funny.
Just scoot a little bit more so I can put the mushroom there, okay?
Scoot over just a little bit more.
Atta girl.
Thank you.
I love that mushroom.
Nice, eh? All right. Okay, Peanut. Oh, I called you Peanut. Lucy, can you snuggle over a little that way? Tiny bit. Tiny bit. Atta girl.
That's fine. She called her Peanut because that's what our grandma calls her.
Yeah, Grandma calls her Peanut.
Really?
It's like he knew.
Grandma calls you Peanut? What does Grandma call you? Boo Boo? Sweetie. Sweetie and Peanut. That's nice. I like that. All right, Peanut, can you grab that lantern? Nice. And put it right there. Atta girl. Uh-oh. You can put it back. Do you want to go on the mushroom? I'm going to put you on the mushroom now. You love being on the mushroom.
She's so quiet, eh, Lo?
Okay.
She always just quiet?
No. Eh?
Oh, it allowed for me.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I've been doing these for a long time.
Yeah.
15 years.
Yeah.
And we didn't know at first how it was going to evolve. It's evolved. It's really been quite
Right.
amazing. But I got to tell you this, in reference to your comment about her being quiet. We've noticed over the years, when the girls come in here, it's like their personality changes.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that's the thing. They're really into it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they got
They're so angelic.
some kids who are very high energy,
Yes.
like they just...
Well, it's very calming in here. It's probably like the lights and the...
Okay, do you see the froggy over there? Hey? Oh,
You okay?
Did you fall down? Boom, your sister fell on her bum.
Don't break the chair, you silly girl.
Let's give her the ball, Tina. Atta girl. You're too cute. No, she's next. Let's give her the ball of it. Can you put your hand on your knee? Atta girl. On top of your dress.
Can you give me a big smile?
Right here. Right here.
Magical
Atta
fairy.
girl. Perfect. That's it. And can you look at the froggy right there? Atta girl. Peek at me here, sweetie. Oh, nice. I'm just trying to think. I'm going to put her in the mushroom now. I may do one more with the 3. Okay. I'm going to get you to hop down for... Maybe I should get a full length shot of her alone before we do that. Just push the mushroom back a little more. Then we're going to put loose
Lily,
on the
yeah,
mushroom.
that's okay. They're used to be being called the wrong names, eh?
Lily, can you step over there, please, beside the mushroom?
No, Lil, sweetie. He meant Lucy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's my fault. Sorry
That's
about
okay.
that.
I know you're excited, eh? That's okay.
Look at the lantern. Can you pick it up again? And put it right on the mushroom. Nice one. Okay, come on over here. We're going to put your sister in there.
All right, Lily, it's your turn. Good job, Lucy.
We're almost
Little
done, girls. You guys
Rosebud.
are doing amazing.
We'll give you a boost, okay?
See, Rosebud, I'm taking a video.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Rosebud Fairy.
right into the nose.
This is fun.
Atta girl.
Really funny. Look.
That's still recording?
Yeah, we can stop it though. I think we have a lot, unless you want me to just
Oh,
continue.
I like lots.
Okay.
I like lots. If that's cool with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Take your knee and bend it up. Up, 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 up. Whoa! Look at that magic power. Bring your foot over a little bit.
Bring your... Oh, sorry.
This way here. Tina will help you.
We're just going to bring the legs. See?
Like a lady.
Like a fairy lady.
like a fairy lady.
You have a nice boo-boo on your knee, eh? It looked like you had a little scratch. That happens. Can you take your hands and go like this? And bring them down. And look at the lantern for me. That a girl. Let's do this first. Put your hand on your knee. Hand on your hand. And look at the froggy right there. This froggy right here. The froggy that says, meow. Oh, can you peek over on your here, sweetie? Not a girl. Look at the lantern. I call the froggy the lantern. It's not a lantern, it's a froggy. Okay, hand on your knee. Not a girl. That a girl. I see some toes. And look at the little red birdie right there. See him right here? Can you peek at me right here, sweetie? Peek at me right here. That a girl. Can you put your chin on top of your hands? And close your eyes like you're sleeping.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. Mommy, I'm going to get you
Sure.
in there.
Yep.
We're almost done. You can go with Mommy. You're going to do the sleeping pose again.
Oh, that was such a beautiful pose, eh? Okay. Where do you want her to run? The little one?
I'm going to put Mommy in the middle.
Sure.
Sitting or standing?
You're going to be standing because this is going to be, everybody's going to be standing except for you're sitting on the mushroom.
Outside you and you're up here. Yeah. Step in. There we go.
I'm going to move this over a bit. That a girl.